What is the best time of year to sell my Summit County home or condo? Well, as a real estate agent, that's probably the most common question I receive from homeowners here in the mountains, and the answer is pretty simple. It depends. The truth is, the best time to sell is when you need to move, or if it's not your primary residence, if it's a vacation home or second home, when you need those proceeds from the sale to do something else. However, there are some specific strategies to time the market here based on the seasonality of the resort market. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 key strategies about how to time the market of your sale for best success. Hi, it's Pete Deininger with the Breck Life Group right here in Breckenridge. And just a reminder before we get started that we continue to have people reaching out, text messages and phone calls asking questions about how to best market their property for a quick sale or to receive the most money from their sale. So if you've got additional questions, you just don't know exactly what the next step is, or you'd like some help in properly pricing your property, give us a call, send a text message. You know, we're always ready to jump on a Zoom call and walk you through some of the marketing strategies that we use to successfully sell resort properties here in Summit County. Let's get started with the video. The first key step to a successful sale of your property is to plan early. I can't tell you how many times we get a call from somebody, either they're in a distressed situation or they've found a replacement property and they want to list their home tomorrow. And we really need time to help you showcase your home or condo in the best light. So it takes time to plan, and I want you to begin to think about planning early. We advise a pre-listing home inspection so that you know what issues may come up, something that a buyer will find during their home inspection. This way we get to make those repairs in advance and you can show buyers pride of ownership. During this planning phase, we always recommend that you sit down with your trusted real estate advisor to take a look at the market. What are the comparable sales? What has recently sold in the area? What are the pending sales saying about where to price? Because at least at that price, even though we don't know the final sales price, we know at least at what price a buyer was willing to make an offer, and who is your direct competition on the market today. What are the active listings? It's important to be strategic about pricing so you don't overprice, which leads to too many days on market. And of course, if you underprice, you might leave a little bit of money on the table. A couple of other things. We want to make sure you have time to declutter, depersonalize, and stage your property in advance of professional photography and professional videography. If you're doing one of our top 5 features video tours, we want to make sure that the place looks fabulous and we understand all of the key points that make your home or condo so special. It takes time to plan and prepare for a proper launch. You never get a second chance to make a great first impression. The second key strategy is to budget your time. Now, what do I mean by budget your time? We're here in a resort market where it often takes longer to sell than many of the traditional major metropolitan areas. In those areas, many people are selling a primary residence and moving into a primary residence. They've got some urgency. Buyers here in a resort market can afford to be particular. They can wait for just the right property, and therefore it can take 60 or 120 days to get a property sold. Many homeowners that we're talking to still have that mindset of this is what it was like during the pandemic, where we can list at any price and my home is going to sell in 1 week. Well, it might, but we're seeing longer days on market currently, and that's due to a couple of things. So I want you to just budget some time. Know that it's a longer process than it was a couple of years ago. Consult with your agent. Get really clear on what properties in your area are doing. If your buyer can get a short-term rental license for your property, then it's probably going to sell faster than those areas where the municipalities have taken that right away from you. Don't get me started on that topic. And the third key strategy I like to call beat them to the market. So you've decided exactly when you'd like to hit the market, and within that window of time that you've budgeted for your sale, I would like to encourage you to list earlier rather than later. For example, you're going to list your single family home for the summer selling season. If you've got the choice, I'd much rather see you list it in May or June than in August or September, for a couple of reasons. First, as we move into that summer season, that's when inventory is going to increase throughout the whole summer. More and more sellers are going to be on the market. So earlier, you're one of fewer properties for buyers to see. And therefore, if they're choosing between, they're going to choose one of the 5 available, much better than being one of 25 on the market. So that's one point about listing early. The other is, if you wait until later in that season, many of those buyers who intend to buy during that window of opportunity will have already made their choice. So there's going to be fewer buyers left in the marketplace for you to attract to your property. I know we can't cover every single strategy to showcasing your property in the very best light in one short video. So if you've got questions, don't hesitate, give us a call, send a text message. We are happy to either jump on a call with you or schedule a Zoom to walk you through every single technique and strategy that we use to properly market and sell your Summit County property. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.